As the movie starts, we see an orderly carrying Anna Fritz's body inside a funeral home after she died in a bathroom during a private party. Her autopsy is scheduled for the following morning. The orderly, after exposing her face, takes a photo with his phone. Later, Ivan and Javi enter the same hospital and request to see the orderly. Ivan meets Pau in the hospital and asks if he has any more images to show them, but he giggles and invites Pau to join them for a party, but Pau informs them that he must work till midnight. Later, the three friends go outside the hospital to consume alcohol and Pau is advised to search for another job, but he does not mind working in the funeral home. When Ivan asks if Pau examined Anna Fritz's body, Pau says he did, and Javi frowns. He further informs them that it will be stored in the hospital's funeral home until the next day. Pau leads them into the funeral house, but Javi wants to leave due to fear of being detected and unable to bluff their way out, but the two convince him to stay. Ivan pulls the cover down after Pau uncovers Anna's face and says she doesn't look dead when touches her breasts. He instructs Javi to do the same. Javi reluctantly places his hand on her chest, claiming it is cold. They discuss the experience of sleeping with a dead woman, and Pau reveals that he slept with a dead teenage girl. Javi is upset when Ivan wants to sleep with her and suggests they leave immediately as he is intoxicated. As per Ivan's request, Pau instructs Javi to wait in another room until the necrophiliac is completed. Javi is shocked by his friend's actions, but Pau could see his friend preparing to play with the corpse. When Javi realizes what is going on, he becomes really disturbed and deems both of them as sick. Pau leaves to do the same thing when Ivan returns, but only Javi seems to recognize their mistake. Pau climbs on top of the actress and does his act, but when she opens her eyes, the situation worsens. Pau panics when he finds Anna is alive and freaks out. The two hurry inside the funeral home, and the woman sees them lying on the slab. Javi approaches her first, calms her, and directs others to get her water. When they don't, he goes out and offers her water, while the two are panicking. Javi asks Pau should they contact a doctor or transport her to the hospital. He then asks the woman if she's cold and goes to get something to dress her. Ivan asks if she saw him or she doesn't know what occurred to her, but he knows she is aware. Javi returns and places a medical gown on Anna, but Ivan stops him and advises him to consider the entire scenario. Suddenly they have to hide when they hear someone approaching the funeral house. Javi suggests staying and explaining the situation, but they cover her face and crouch down. When the orderly rolls a dead body in the funeral house, Anna tries to call him, but she can barely make a sound. She pulls off the cover, but he leaves without seeing her. Javi promptly tries to soothe her, while Ivan instructs him to discuss in another room. Pau and Ivan fear that their actions will be exposed due to her fame. Javi tries to convince them that she doesn't know what happened to her and she didn't see it, but Pau is worried and Ivan confirms it. However, Javi wants to help her, but Ivan tells him that everyone believes she's dead and suggests killing her, but Javi doesn't want to discuss it or care about Pau and Ivan's role in what has happened. Ivan stops Javi from bringing the body out of the funeral home, urging him not to do so as he doesn't want to go to jail. Anna is frightened as Ivan suggests his friend kill her. Javi orders Ivan to open the door at the request of the woman, but goes to open it himself. Upon discovering the door locked and as Pau has left keys outside, Ivan punches Javi almost to death before Pau can save him. Pau checks on him and reports that he is breathing but bleeding a lot of blood. Ivan apologizes to him as Pau returns with a bed sheet. Ivan suggests leaving him in a visible location in the hospital instead of calling for help. They drag him to another room and put him in a corner, but Javi is at the brink of death. Ivan orders Pau to bring the girl inside the room so that someone can help unlock them from the funeral house. Pau acknowledges the need for cleanup. Ivan instructs Javi to lie to the police during questioning and instructs him to not discuss about the girl and leaves with Pau to clean. After opening his eyes, Javi apologizes to Anna, promising to get help. However, Anna warns him not to move because he will die. When the two enter, she reports that he is bleeding badly, but Javi instructs her to shut up. As the other orderly enters the funeral house, Pau meets him as Ivan keeps Anna silent. Pau informs the man that the night shift orderly locked him in. When he requests to see Anna Fritz's body, Pau manages to get him out of there while leaving Anna and Javi with Ivan. Ivan checks on Javi, but he is already dead. Ivan tries to revive him, while Anna cries over his death. Pau panics when he learns that Javi had died, while Ivan explains that he would not have survived due to his poor condition even if he is carried upstairs. Pau claims they will spend their entire life in jail, while Ivan suggests they will dispose of his body. Anna begs to leave if they've not done enough evil and promises to conceal everything. After grabbing Pau, Ivan instructs him to disregard her since their actions will shape their lives. Ivan argues with him, attempting to convince him that they are both equally responsible and that if anything is revealed, everyone would know the truth. Meanwhile, Anna descends from the slab and searches Javi's pockets for his phone. Ivan inquires about removing Javi's body from the hospital via a garbage can, and Pao suggests using the emergency door. As the two enter, they see Anna on the phone and she informs them that she contacted her father. When Ivan looks through the phone, he discovers that she called someone, and she says her father is on his way to rescue her. They assume it's over since she called from Javi's phone and they take her upstairs. Suddenly an unknown person calls Javi's phone and Ivan answers. Anna screams, but Pao keeps her quiet, and Ivan realizes that the call never got through. They discover that Anna lied and the two take her back to the funeral house. After Anna complains that his behavior is disgusting as he rapes dead bodies, Ivan punches her and tells Pao to tie her up while he gets a trash can. While Powell cuts gauze, Anna warns him that he will be jailed if he follows Ivan's orders and tells him that he is not a murderer and cannot let Ivan kill her. Anna begs him to let her go and promises to conceal everything, but Pao ties her up. Anna reveals that Ivan killed Javi in front of her while he was out of the room and never intended to save him. Pao suspects she is deceiving and covers her mouth with tape. While retrieving the trash bin, Ivan becomes caught behind it as some nurses smoke there. While Pao is cleaning the other room, Anna attempts to remove the restraints from her hands, but she fails and removes them from her legs. Anna then crawls out of the funeral house and manages to hide before Ivan returns. When he comes back, he informs his friend that she escaped, and they begin searching for her separately. Anna escapes captivity for a while and she ultimately gets up, but falls again and crawls to the elevator. When she believes she's safe inside, Ivan grabs the door and brings her back to the funeral home. Pao comes back and asks if he killed Javi while he was away, but Ivan informs him that she intends to manipulate him. They return inside, and Ivan prepares to kill her, and tells him to suffocate her with bedsheets. Pao and Ivan both hesitate to kill her, but both ultimately decide to do so. As they suffocate her, she pees on herself. Pao helps to lift her back on the slab, then dispose of the body of Javi into the trash. Ivan takes the body and goes to dispose of it somewhere, while Pao cleans up the funeral parlor and Anna's body to remove any evidence. He covers her body with a new sheet and places her back in the regular line. As Pao prepares and waits for Ivan, he hears Anna coughing. He approaches the body and urges her to appear to be dead. When he uncovers her, she opens her eyes and glances at him. When Ivan returns, Pao covers Anna and begs him to leave because he has done everything. Ivan approaches her and checks if he cleaned her well. Before leaving, Ivan realizes he's missing his card, but Pao tries to convince him not to return to the funeral home. Ivan is shocked to find Anna alive. When they enter the room, Ivan attacks Pao and tries to kill him. However, Anna arrives behind him and stabs him repeatedly, waiting for him to die. Pao tries to convince Anna that she shouldn't have done it as they are about to leave, but Anna turns and stabs him repeatedly. This marks the end of the movie, and thanks for supporting the channel.